Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Linda. I'm from Depok.
Hi.
Nice to meet you all. Hi.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Linda.
Hi, nice to meet you too.
Thank you.
How do you know Britzone, Linda?
I used to search the Britzoners IDs, but this is the first I can match my time with the schedule. So I'm lucky to be one of all participants in this afternoon. I'm sorry.
Yay, tonight we made it.
Yeah, we're also lucky to have you here.
Yes.
Okay, who
We
else?
also have fun.
Who else the first timer here?
Me?
Hi, Finn. How may I address you, Finn?
Finn.
Or Finn? Okay.
Yes.
How do you feel joining this first class of Britzone?
Yes. Thank you for the question. I'm so exciting for joining this class because I was looking for the English club community for a long time and finally find the Britzone on Instagram.
Thank you, Instagram.
Wow, thank you, Instagram.
Thank you, Instagram.
We have
Where
to
do
thank
you live
Instagram.
in?
Thank you,
By the way?
Instagram.
I live in Jakarta,
Oh, you live in Jakarta.
Which part of Jakarta?
North Jakarta.
Oh, North Jakarta.
Yes.
Okay, hope you enjoy your first online class in Britzone.
Thank you.
Yeah, please use this opportunity to like practice your pronunciation. You can just like saying whatever you want. Ask the speaker tonight, etc. Also for everyone as well tonight.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. Yeah.
Cool. We're so excited. Let's go.
Okay. Before I start the class, first, I want to give some announcements for you. So please pay attention, guys, because this might be useful for you. All right. Welcome, Britzoners. Let me introduce myself. My name is Rere. I'm the PIC of Tuesday Class, and I'm going to be the MC for tonight's session. And anyway, thank you for your get yourself registered in this online class, and welcome back to Britzone's Tuesday Class. As we know, Britzone is a free English community in Jakarta, and Britzone is also the largest English community in Jakarta. We have some values here. The first one is we are voluntary based, and also we are free and open platform, which is we are not asking you to pay in this class, and then English Britzone is also English education. Okay, next. Britzone has 3 regular classes every week. The first one is Britzone Speaking Academy. It runs every Tuesday, just like today. Starts at 7 p.m. and focuses on public speaking, such as speech, debate, and interview. The second one is Britzone Betterment Series. It runs every Wednesday, starts at 7 p.m. Britzone Betterment Series touches 4 skills in English. They are listening, reading, writing, and speaking. And the third is Britzone Fun Day. It runs every Saturday, starts at 11 a.m. Britzone Fun Day brings various topics for weekly discussions and, of course, in a fun way. Okay, next. I'm sorry, I can. Okay. Britzone also has some social media. The first one is Instagram. You can keep update on every activity that will be held at Britzone ID, and we also have Twitter at Britzone ID, and we are also on Facebook, Britzone, and uh, we are also now live on YouTube channel. Britzone YouTube channel is Britzone English Community, and you can tell your friends, tell your family to watch us in Britzone English Community YouTube channel. And you can also rewatch the record of our previous classes. And the last one is we also have website on britzone.id. Okay, and then Britzone also sells some merchandises to support our operational costs. Yeah, we know we have to pay the Zoom meeting premium to always provide you guys every week with amazing online classes. And the merchandises are we have t-shirts and notebook, and also we have tote bag. You can check the products on our Instagram at Britzone Merch. Okay. I'm sorry, I cannot. Okay. Britzone also supported by Perpustakaan Dikbud, or the Library of the Education and Culture Ministry. Back then, before the pandemic, we usually hold our offline class in this place, and you can also sign up for becoming member of library to access impressive resources, and you can find out the the information about this library on Instagram at Perpustakaan Dikbud. Okay, and the last but not least is we also usually taking pictures before at the end of the class, and don't forget to give us your feedback at this link bit.ly/busyfeedback 2021. Okay, after this, I want to invite my friend Ilham from Entrepreneur Division oh, I'm sorry. I want to announce this first before Ilham take his opportunity. So Britzone is in collaboration with Aksi Cepat Tanggap now in collecting charity and donation which aim to help and support anyone affected by current disasters across Indonesia. And you guys are welcome to donate through a bank transfer in this following number bank account. And we really appreciate your kindness and contribution. May we are blessed in safety and welfare. Okay, the next one is I want to invite my friend to give announcement to this charity. Ilham, the time and screen is yours.
Okay, thank you, Rere, for the
Yeah.
opportunity tonight. Hello, guys. I am Ilham
Hello.
from Entrepreneur. We are have a program charity. So let's help our brother and sister in West Sulawesi and South Kalimantan who are impacted purchasing our limited merchandise of Britzone. 65% of the profit will be donated to Aksi Cepat Tanggap in collaboration with Britzone. For information and new production from Britzone Entrepreneur. That's all from Entre, and thank you very much. Back to MC Rere.
Okay, thank you, Ilham, for the information. So guys, please, yeah. So please, okay, yeah. So please, we are waiting for the donation and the Anyway, now I would like to remind you that our session today is special because it is our first episode of Tuesday series. So I hope you can also join for the second episode that will be held with the same conductor too. And anyway, I haven't introduced the conductor. Hi Kak Anis.
Hello, everyone.
Halo Kak Anis.
Halo Kanis.
Nice
Yeah.
to meet you.
What are we going to talk
Kanis.
today, Anis? What are we going to talk about?
We're gonna talk about how to set your goals and how to achieve them. But
Ooh.
we're in Britzone, so I think we're gonna talk about especially learning or mastering English.
Oh yeah, that's great. Yeah. Uh, as the information that has been announcement on our Instagram, the first episode today is set your goals and achieve them, which is going to be delivered by our fabulous conductor, Kak Anis. She is a language enthusiast. And okay, well, without any further ado, please welcome Arini Ahsanisa.
Yay.
Yay.
Am I audible? Hi everyone. Am I audible? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, it's good.
I will share my screen. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Is it showing?
Yes,
Yes.
it's showing.
I can see this.
Okay. So, how are you guys doing, everyone?
Great.
Great.
Amazing.
You're great.
First of all,
Thank you.
Tiring.
Tiring.
Wow. Well, I hope after this you're gonna get a good rest. But first of all, I would love to thank all of you to join today's meeting. I really appreciate your time, and I also want to thank the committee for giving me opportunity to be conducting today's meeting. So I really hope that you'll get something out of today's presentation by me. So yeah, okay. Okay, so today's topic, as you guys can see on Britzone's Instagram, it's about set your goals and achieve them. So actually, the reason why I chose this topic because I've been actually struggling to even decide my own goal in life. So I think that by sharing this, I could also learn, but I could also share it to you guys. So I really hope that it will beneficial for you guys too. So also before this, the committee has presented that Tuesday class is about speaking class. So I really hope that a lot of you could contribute talking on this session. Disclaimer: I think I'm going to choose a random person in the middle of my presentation, so be prepared. But don't get nervous or anything because this is your opportunity to speak up and practice your English. Okay. My name is Anis, by the way. On Instagram, it's Arini Ahsanisa, but you guys can call me Anis. Okay. Oh. Okay. So before I get into the topic, I just really want to tell you guys that this topic is, I got this topic and material for the presentation today from The Future. It's a really good channel on YouTube. It's basically about self-improvement, stuff like that. And the one that I chose is the one that is presented by Chris Do, which is the CEO, the founder of the channel. So you guys have to check them out. So this is by him, but I present it to you guys. So I really hope that you guys can understand my interpretation of their videos. Okay. So first thing I really want to ask you guys, okay, I have to change the, okay, I want to talk to you guys, okay, about this. So what is your goal? Does anybody want to share or wants to volunteer to share your goal? General, it could be anything. Anybody want to share? Like, what's your goal in life or in everything? Could be anything. If
Come on,
nobody,
guys, don't be shy.
if nobody's not, if there's no volunteer,
Can I say
I will.
something?
Yeah, sure. Saima, are you raising your hand?
Okay. Yes. Personally,
Sure.
I just to share something. Is it my voice clear?
Yeah, I can hear
Is it
you.
my voice clear?
Yeah. Continue.
Yes, Saima.
Yes, my goal is
Okay.
basically is like to complete my task by, every day, something like that.
What kind of task?
Like I'm a teacher, so every day we have a challenge to give opportunity for students to be together. So for me, it's really difficult as a teacher because it's not easy to build someone to become better in one day. So we need like to practice every day. So everything that we talk and then we share and then we teach, they can absorb it and then they can become better person. Hopefully, next day. Okay, I think I'm
Awesome.
a bit
Thank you,
lagging.
Saima, for sharing
Sorry.
your goal. Thank you, Saima. Okay, so yeah, that's like the first thing that's actually, this question is always popped in my head. Like, what's my goal? I've been struggling to like even think about my future. Like when when peop when someone asks me, I think this question is always in my head. So I was like, you know what? I think I really need to set up my goal because I don't know, I haven't set it yet. So but if you don't know what to do, if you don't have a clear goal, that means you will if you have clear goals, you're gonna get clear results. If you have fuzzy goals, you're gonna get fuzzy results. Fuzzy means like blurry, so it's not clear. You don't really know what you're doing in your life. Like you're basically confused about what you're gonna do. But instead, clear goals will get you to clear results. Do you guys watch MasterChef?
Yes, I
Do you
do
guys
watch
watch
MasterChef.
MasterChef? I watch that a lot. That's like one of my favorite TV shows. But like what we can learn from MasterChef regarding this slide, clear goals, clear results, and fuzzy goals, fuzzy results. Let's see if there's like two candidates that presented with a mystery ingredients to cook. You're gonna see the one who's very confident about the ingredients, and then you're gonna see the one who's confused what are they gonna cook, right? Do you guys ever seen one candidate that is very confident and then they know what to cook, and then they actually get the really good result where the judges are liking their dish? That's because they exactly know what they're gonna cook, right? Instead, uh, the other candidates who are not confident with their choice, like when they got presented with the mystery ingredients, let's say chocolate, and they don't have any idea what to cook, they'd be like, yo, I don't know what to cook, but I have to go to the pantry to get all the other ingredients. But the rest of the time they don't know what to cook. and then they got confused. They don't know what the taste should like, and then the judges ended up hating the food. Do you guys get my point there? So you really have to clear what your goal is, and then you're gonna get a clear results too. So just be sure about your goal. Now, after setting what do you want, what's your goal, it's really important for you to write it down, because you can't just put it in your head and then think about it, because eventually you will forget it. You will forget about it, and then you're not focused on it. By writing it down, it will makes you easier to monitor or to see your progress. And the one that I watched, the video that I watched about this, about setting your goals and how to achieve them, they said that a goal has to be measurable, and it has to be have there's has to be an objective and deadlines too. By writing it down and having these three factors, you're gonna likely it's gonna make you easy. It's gonna ease you to track your progress. It's really important to track your progress, because it will help you to know whether you're actually getting closer to your goal or not. So without writing it down, and without actually tracking your progress, you wouldn't know whether you're closer to it or not. It's just getting, let's say you're gonna have an IELTS test. Let's say right now is January. Let's say you're gonna have IELTS test on 6 months from now, okay? And then let's say you are struggling with the speaking skills, because IELTS has a speaking test, right? And then your goal is to get a 8 score for your IELTS speaking test. Your goal is to get 8, right? So since you're struggling your speaking skills, then you're gonna get to make a deadlines here. Let's say in 2 months, you're gonna have your pre-test, and then every 2 months you're gonna get a pre-test, and then you're gonna see the results, and there is when you can track your progress. Let's see, on the first test you'll get 5, and then the next test you're gonna get, let's say 6.5 or 7, 6.5 or 7, and that's where you actually know that your potential and your ability to face the test. And then that's where you can track your progress and then how much you're getting closer to your goal. So do you guys think that this is also came up to my mind a lot? Do you guys think that dream is also your goal? Does anybody want to give your opinions? Is your dream also your goal?
Yes, I think some of our dream is our goals, right? Because a part of goal is a part of dream, something like that. If you have dream, you need to set up your dream, like your goals. So I just would say yes, I totally agree about that. But not all people that when they have dream, they go in action, they go through it, just like stuck because they don't believe that the dream will come true, something like that.
Thank you, Saima. Thank you again
Welcome.
for your opinions. Does anybody wants to give other opinion, maybe? Do you guys think that dream is also your goal, or you just think, no, dream is just a dream, like you can't reach it? Or does anybody has different opinion, maybe?
Me? May I?
Yeah, sure. Anybody. Can you say your name because I can't really see the
Yes, I'm Finn.
Finn?
For me, yes.
Okay.
For me, goal and dreams is similar thing, but not really like each other. Like similar. I mean, goal is sorry, dream is like beyond imagination. You can dream anything. You can dream have a company. Dream can rule the world or something, because dream could beyond imagination. But goal is our purpose in real timeline, real capacity like this. Thank you.
Thank you, Finn. Thank you so much. I I my personal opinion would be I think it could be one of our goals in life, but because I believe that anything in this world is not impossible. I mean, everything in this world is possible. Like you wouldn't know if you're dreaming about having having a huge mansion or meeting your idol, that would likely happen because everybody knows, right? I mean, everything is possible. Nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible. Everything is possible. And break bigger goal into small pieces. I will come up with another. I will come up with other analogy that hopefully makes it easier to understand. It's like eating pizza or eating in general. When you eat pizza, when you order pizza, let's say, there's no way you're gonna eat the whole tray, right? You're absolutely see even once the pizza arrived to your house and then you open it, they already cut it into usually 8 pieces or around 4 pieces, right? And then
Yeah.
it'll makes you easier to eat. Now, once you eat the slice of pizza, you're gonna bite it, right? And then after you bite it, you're gonna chew it. Okay, see the difference? So bite and chew is a different thing. When you bite it, and then you chew it, and then after that, you can swallow. Now, imagine. I mean, you can see the whole process. There's so many process because your goal is to get full because you're hungry, right? So you're hungry, and then you want to eat pizza to get full. So full, feeling full is your goal. Whole process by biting the pizza and then chewing it and then swallow it, it makes you easier to get into your goal, which is to get full. There's no way you're gonna bite the pizza and then swallow it, right? You have to chew it first, and then you're gonna swallow it. Because if you don't chew your pizza, you would it will stuck in your throat, and it's dangerous, right? Just the same as setting your goal and reaching your goal. You can't just make one specific goal and then do everything to get it. You have to break it down into little pieces, and then just to make it like a smaller pieces, just like a slice of pizza. And then you do all this process one by one, not all at once. Because if you're doing it all at once, I think it'll be harder for you to even reach it. You're not gonna be like you lost your focus, and then it's just gonna confuse you, like which one should I start, from where should I start, like which is the first thing I'm gonna do, it's like, now if we're talking about, if we are going to relate it into English, I feel like uh I don't say that. I feel like why English is not very spoken in Indonesia. I think it's because from the English education itself, from the start, from the elementary, let's say, based on my experience, I feel like my English teacher teach me literally everything at once. Let's say they teach me how to read, about vocabularies, about how to pronounce word, about writing, grammar and stuff all at once. I think it should have been teach one by one instead of all at once. I think it's because, and then that's why we get confused and we get like, I can't even speak English when I was in elementary school. Imagine learning it 6 years in elementary school. I think I'm going to pause for a minute because it's Azan right now. Is that okay? Committee?
Sure, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, sure, okay.
I'll see you in a couple minutes.
Okay.
All right.
All right, everyone. Hi. Maybe if where you live is not having the azan, while waiting for our conductor, you can also share your probably your goals or the process of reaching your goals. Is that okay, Anis? Give us sign. Yeah, cool. Come on, anyone? No one? Maybe Rere, you can point MC. You can point somebody to share one of their experience or their process in learning.
Okay, sure, I will choose someone. How about Aldi?
Is that?
Aldi.
All
Yes,
right, Aldi. Okay.
yes.
Oh, okay. MC, that you want to ask him something about the?
Okay, hi Aldi.
Hi.
Um,
Rere, I think you are
yeah.
muting your.
I'm
Yes.
sorry, I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
From our conductor's explanation, do you have any goals that bring you closer to your dream?
I have a goals, but sometimes my goals is always change. Uh, something maybe and my goals for 1 week is change, 1 year is change, for a month is change, always change, and I don't understand how to manage my goal and something like that. But I always a bigger dream, but I cannot make a small piece of gold like a pizza that Arini Ahsanisa explained in the session. I mean, I have a goal, but it's very hard to make into small pieces, to manage them into small pieces. My goal is uh, I can manage time. I can manage my daily life, my time well, my time well, something like this.
What's your ultimate goal, Aldi?
Yes, my ultimate goal is managing time well, managing time with efficiency, efficiency, like something like that.
What about in learning English?
My goal is in learning English is uh, can speak fluently and understand the idiom of English, something like that.
Pronunciation.
The pronunciation, idioms, because Indonesian in English is uh, have a different pronunciation. Like
What about Denny? Denny Herdi Priyatna, what about your ultimate goal in
And
life?
my ultimate goal is I motivate. I listen very good. I have talk slowly and minimize. I'm gonna minimize my volume, minimize my volume. So I have my motivate to be motivated to have to be it. So I am going to be have a dream come true, true as giving as learning English when I give English, so I can learn how to pronunciation, conversations, grammar, the grammar, how to so and we and I also and I have to learn. We can all learn learn the grammars, pronunciations, readings, and writings. All these my experience for English, so I can go to United Kingdom, the Americas, and the and the Australia and Canada, and
Gotcha.
Singapore. That's all. Thank you.
Gotcha. Thank you, Denny, for sharing your goal.
Thank you.
I think when thank you also Aldi for sharing yours. Um, I think for Denny, I think you already break it out into little pieces. So what you're gonna do is focus on that thing one by one, not all at once. All right. So like, okay, let's continue then. Um. Okay, this is since we're in Britzone, I'm gonna give you the example, the easiest example, and I believe that Danny has already mentioned it before about the pronunciation stuff like that. So here is the example. Let's say your ultimate goal is mastering English. You want to very get into the language, like very focused on the language. And this could be any language also if you're having like interest in other language too. But for English, I feel like since there's so many different skills in languages like reading, writing, speaking, or listening, that is where you can break it down into little pieces. Let's say what I have here, the ultimate goal is mastering English. You can break it down to all these skills, and then you can get focus on each one by one, not all at once. Let's say again back to the TOEFL. Okay, before I mention you about the example, if you're going to get an IELTS test, let's say if you're going to get a TOEFL test, you feel like you really struggled in English, like you're a beginner in the language, you're very new to the language, and then you really want to improve all the skills, right? Because in TOEFL, there's like, if I'm not mistaken, 4 skills that is tested, and I'm just going to write it down 3 of them here. So let's say your ultimate goal is to have 500 score on TOEFL uh, by learning these 3 skills one by one. Let's say you're going to get it in 6 months from now. And in 2 months, you're gonna focus on reading, and the other 2 months you're gonna focus on writing and speaking and listening and other skills. So don't learn everything all at once. Just focus on one by one, because I believe that every people also have like a different capacity, either how much you can get all the information at once, or each person are different. But did you know that through all these process, you can actually break it down again into into much more smaller pieces like this. You see, I have speaking here to get into my ultimate goal, which is mastering English. But in speaking skills itself, you can actually break it down into other smaller pieces, right? This is this is just like an example. I believe that mastering speaking skills or improving your speaking skills has I'm sorry. There's like a komat, if you guys can hear. I don't know if you guys can hear. Sorry. Okay. So this is just an example. I believe that speaking skills in English has so many factors to do, so many factors to learn, but these three are the things that I feel that is very familiar to me, which is pronunciation, fluency, and confident. You know, you you can pronounce everything correct, and then you can speak English fluently, but if you don't have confidence, it'll be hard for you, right? So practice everything one by one. Don't get don't don't focus on everything all at once. I don't know, but to me, I'm not a multitasking person, if that's how is that how you call it. I need to focus on one thing. So this knowing about this technique to even setting your goals and break it down to little pieces, I think it's really helpful. uh I'm gonna choose one random person again. I guess I can see the participant. Okay, I'm gonna choose randomly. Okay, Hani Imani, are you there?
Yes, of course. But I can't turn on my camera. So it's
It's okay.
okay.
It's okay.
Okay.
Hani, what's your ultimate goal in learning English? Do you want to improve your speaking, or your reading, or your writing, or do you have any other? What's your goal in learning English?
Okay. Maybe my goals in learning English is I want to improve my reading skill and maybe my improve my speaking because English is my weakness. So I want to improve it all. Reading, speaking, and maybe writing like that.
So what are you currently focusing on?
Maybe first I want to fluently my speaking first of all, and then my reading. After that, I want to focus in writing like that.
Okay, cool. Are you going to like maybe in the future, are you planning to join the TOEFL test or IELTS test, something like that?
Yes, of course.
Good luck.
Because it's very important. Yeah. And IELTS maybe is very useful, yeah, rather than TOEFL maybe. I thought.
What about your goal in life in general?
I use my English and my thesis maybe right now because I'm doing my thesis. So I need to more improve my English skill, like reading, speaking maybe in my company, the future company.
Good luck, honey.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
thank you.
So much for sharing. Does anybody wants to share your goal, or what have you been doing, or you already watched the video that I told you maybe?
Okay, Rala is raising
Rala,
her hand.
sure.
You can unmute your microphone. Okay.
Okay. Do anybody can hear my voice?
Yes.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. Well, in English, in learning English, I have a ultimate goal that I can reach band 7 in my IELTS test.
Wow.
So yeah, because I plan to apply for scholarship this year, and the scholarship will be opened on September. Uh, and I actually very weak in English. My English is very bad, and so start from this year, from the January, I'm looking for a community like this. And thanks God, I made this Britzone so I can practice it. And then I already asking my friend. She's graduating from Monash University. I asked her to teach me to prepare my IELTS test. So it will start next week, and then because of my weakness is grammar, so maybe I will start. Beside I prepare for my IELTS, I will start to learn by myself uh, English grammar. Yeah, I have to learn grammar. So I start buying the very basic book of English because I don't know where to start. So yeah, just just using trial and error in learning grammar. But yeah, I wish I can improve my English before September.
Wow. Good luck.
You.
Good luck, Rala. Thank you so much for sharing your goal. I really wish you can focus one by one, not all at once, to make yourself focus on each skills. And a really good luck for the test.
I mean,
May I try?
Anybody
May
again?
I try?
Yeah, sure.
Hello, Miss. Could you hear my voice clearly?
And yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. First of all, thank you for your explanation. It's so interesting. I'm thinking about that you thought about how we can divide the our goals into small pieces like a pizza, or something like that. But what do you think about when we want to reach our ultimate goals, but when we break it into the small pieces, or one goal is depend on another goals. So when we cannot reach one goal, it would bring we to uh, what what we can say, um, pause our effort to reach our ultimate goal. So I think not every goals can be divided into small pieces, which it means sometimes among one goals and another's, it could be any relationship that we have to manage our expectation. Thank you.
Thank you, Linda, for the question. Okay, that's a very good question. So the question is how, if each and every part of our goal is related to one another, and then we can't uh, reach one of them.
Yes, maybe something like a serial goals. one cannot reach before we complete previous goal.
Okay, thank you so much,
Yeah.
Linda.
Yes.
I feel like everything could be break into little pieces. I feel like also that also happens to goal. I believe that a small goal, even if I break it down like this, let's say I break down mastering English into 3 pieces, and then the next one I break the speaking into little pieces too, and then even all these pieces can still be broken down into little pieces more. So I feel like the more specific you are into the process, to break it down to little things, and then because it'll be more specific when it gets smaller, right? So I feel like your focus would be uh structured, and I feel like once you done with each and every pieces, eventually you will uh get to your goal. But when it comes to expectations, I used to think about not having a goal at all in life. Like I used to think that what's the point of life if in if we want, for example, I used to think like what's the point of having a goal when at the end of the day we can't reach it. Well, I have think about that once, and then I feel like, and then I ended up not doing anything. I mean, I ended up confused what to do. So, but after uh I was thinking of that because I feel like I put so much expectations at first, and I also underestimated myself way before I even tried to reach the goal. So I think that's the one thing that you should avoid, to even underestimate yourself or even think of not getting the goal or not reaching the goal because of failure or something like that. But instead just set it first, and then work on it, focus on it, and then hopefully, because at the end of the day is everything is in God's hands, I believe. So no matter the result, I think we have to believe in ourselves first, and then actually uh, do it before I even think of will I reach the goal or not. Hope that answered the question. And
Yeah. Thank you.
Some of our members raising their hand.
yeah,
Yeah.
actually, I want to stop sharing the screen, but first of all, okay, before we get into questions, I really want to put it on here. So I really want you guys to, like, after this meeting, I really want you guys to write down the whatever comes to your mind, whatever your dream of, whatever your goal is. Please write it down, and then if you can, break it into little pieces as I told you, or you can check the video that I told you. I will back into the slide before again, because even after this meeting ends, if you don't really do anything, I don't think you will succeed to even set your goal. So please, after this meeting, write down your goal and be crazy about it. Just break it into little pieces, and yeah, that's actually my last slide. But so this is the channel. If you want to check it out, this channel is really cool. It's like motivational, self-improvement kind of thing. So thank you, everyone. I'm gonna stop the. So let's get into the question and answer.
Yeah, a lot lot of members raising their hand.
Yeah.
Okay, I will choose please Fatul because I was seeing you raising your hand. Do you want to deliver something? You want to ask or yeah, please Fatul, please go on.
Oh, sorry. It's just uh, everything is already explained
Oh,
after I raise my hand. Thank you.
oh, so your question has been answered.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I have Kadika here. Kadika, do you want to ask question?
My turn.
Yes, sure.
Okay. The biggest problem when we are pursuing the goal is the stress, yeah, because yeah, if we get hard to pursue, to chase, so the stress becomes bigger. So how to manage the stress? That's my question.
Thank you, Dick, for your
Dika.
Dika. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
How to manage the stress for each
When pursuing the goal.
Okay. So I believe that that's the point of breaking breaking it into little pieces, because if you're if there's so much thing in your head, like you can't even decide which one should you start, like you can't even decide which process should you start. That's when you get stressed the most, in my opinion. That's why breaking it into little pieces, breaking it down into easier easier part, so it'll okay. It's just like, okay, let's back again to the pizza thing. Because you wouldn't able to eat the pizza without swallowing it. It's impossible for you to eat it the whole tray of the pizza, and it'll makes it harder for your body to digest the pizza. So I think this when you can break down your goal and then get more specific to it, the easier you will done each and every process, and then this also the easier you get to manage your stress too. If you're asking me how, I believe that each and every person have a different ways to handle their stress. For me, it's a hard question, but for me to handle the stress, I would just try to pray. Because I believe that I feel relief whenever I pray. But people have different uh, ways to handle their stress. Does anybody want to share how you?
Thank you.
Dika, maybe you can share. How do you usually handle your stress, like in general?
Okay, okay, to manage the stress in my way is managing the time. So do the small things periodically, but and consistently. Don't do a big things in a one time, because it's really stressful. And that's all we need for pursuing our goal is consistency. And that I have always attempted to pursue my goal.
I agree. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I agree.
Anytime.
Consistency and yes.
Can I also share my?
May I share
parent?
my
Oh yeah,
opinion?
please.
Sure. Liz Fatul, please.
Okay. How to handle your stress when you're achieving your goal? I think when you want to reach or achieve that goal, you should never be stressed because that's your goal. You write it by your own. So if you feel stressed, maybe you forgot to write the achievable goals. I mean, Have you ever heard about the SMART concept of goals? A on it is achievable. So everything that you set on your goals, it should be achievable. If it's not achievable, of course, it will make you stress or under pressure on your process. So it should be achievable. If you feel stress, you have to look again your goal and set it start over everything. You have to restart your goals.
Wow,
That's all.
that's a new thing for me. Thank you, Liz Fatul, for the input. I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
anytime.
All right.
Anybody wants to share?
I want to give my opinion. May I?
Sure, Saskia.
Okay. So based on things that I want to talk about, how to is my connection is all right?
Yeah.
You guys can hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So based on my opinion about how to set a goal, I ever read a book named The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. The author said that before we have to set our goal, the first thing that we have to do is we have to choose our battlefield. Because, for example, when our goal is to get a skinny body or to reduce our weight, we have to diet. We have to applying a healthy lifestyle and so on, and other struggles thing that we have to face. And so that's our battlefield, not just only set our goal, but we have to, you know, dealing with the struggle. We have to enjoy the process, because when we enjoy the process and we have and and when we uh, have a peace with the struggle, it makes our goal, it makes the process to achieve a goal is great. Yeah, so that's for me. The first thing is before we set our goal is we have to choose our battlefield. So that's for me. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Saskia, for sharing your thoughts. I see there's so many opinions too on the comment section. I would probably read some of them. Is that okay?
Sure.
Okay.
It's okay.
So there's this. I don't know if this person wants to maybe share his his or her opinion. Maybe Alif A. Yeah, maybe you want to share your thoughts because I read your comments.
Yeah. The smart method.
Yeah. Uh, all right. So thank you for the opportunity. My name is Alif, but you can call me Al. Yeah. If you're talking about how to achieve our goals, I already know about the formula. It's called SMART. So SMART is like that I write below the comment. S is the specific, and M is measurable, the A is achievable, and R is relevant, and also the last one is T is time bound. So basically, it is almost like Arini who already shared with us. Like if you wanna have goals, I mean a big goals, you so have to make it be more specific. Some kind like we so have to slice it into a pieces, like and the analogy of the pizza. Besides, we also have to make a timeline for our goals, because we already know the goals is how far we can achieve it or not. So basically, it's something like the KPI that we can make ourselves. So I think like that on the smart. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ali, for your input. Maybe also I see the on comment section on the chat. Asha, you want to say something?
Hello, Arini.
Hi, Asha. Do you want to share your thoughts?
I don't know. I just agree with everything you say on your presentations, and I just add some opinions to be able to read, and yeah, I share my thoughts in the chat box.
Do you want to share more about it?
About what?
About about your thoughts on achieving goals and stuff like that, or how did you done it?
Ah, okay. So yeah, we talk a lot about mastering English, right? So, in my opinion, sorry, I'm not on cam by the way. I'm not in proper situation right now, but hopefully you can hear my voice clearly. Yeah. About that, I think mastering English is the one of the most journeys I have embarked on, and I'm still ongoing because it's it's a long-term process. I mean, it's a lifelong journey. There is no finish line. It is a constant learning process. One day I can be really good at it, and then the next day, when I watch a movie, I realize that I need to learn more. But I believe that mastering English is a very valuable investment of our time, energy, and resources because acquiring English skills is necessary if you want to understand the word better. So just keep going, trust the process. It will get us somewhere in which we will find ourselves become a better person with advanced English skills by then. So just enjoy the journey. Good luck for us.
Thank you so much, Asha, for sharing your thoughts.
Kanis, I'm sorry for interrupting. I saw someone raise her hand. Pin Ultrami.
Yes.
Yeah. You
I just want
already. Okay.
Yes, thank you. I just want to respond about stress.
Okay.
Interesting for me. Yeah, actually stress is not attack, it's not only attack a dream or goals, it's attack every single part in as a human being. So if you get stressed in some situation, I ever read quotes from someone. Stress is like hold a hot water of a glass of a hot water. When you feel stressed, just take a break in few seasons. So after you can hold again and start and continue the journey like that. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Finn, for sharing your thoughts. Maybe others wants to share or ask.
Yeah. Anyone who wants to ask?
Just a kindly reminder. In 2 weeks, hopefully we're gonna meet again, guys. So this is a continuation for this meeting, inshallah. I think Ishraki
Yeah.
wants to.
Ishraki.
say a word.
Hi.
Hello, Britzoners. First of all, I would like to say thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you for our fabulous conductor, Nisa. Long
Hi.
time no see. Finally, you conduct again in here. And then my name is Ishraki Khairi Siregar. Maybe I would like to give my opinion about Set Your Dream. Like the book I read a month ago. The book is the title is Start with Why by Simon Sinek. the on that book, Simon Sinek said before we set our goals to be like that and so on and so on, we should go back with the very simple questions, but very deep instantly. The question is start with why, because everything when we start with why, we wish we can be more persistent, we can be more consistent for achieving our goal, because we know why we do like that, and why we want to achieve that goals. Maybe that's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Ishraki. What's the book again?
Start with why.
Start with why. Who's
Yes, Simon Sinek.
Can you write it down on chat? Maybe some of Britzoners wants to read it too. Okay, thank you, Asha. Simon, start with. Okay, start. Thank you. Okay, I think I'm gonna read also on the chat box from Riska. Okay, Riska, do you want to share your experience? Riska,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, sure. Sorry, I can't turn on my camera. Yeah, I want to answer about the stress. Actually, I do feel the same while achieving goals. Sometimes I feel stressful and burden, and have burden like why do I do this? Am I going to success? And then I rethink again about the goal. Why do I want to start this mission? And actually, it's really good for me. And then if I stop now, it will be in vain. All of my effort will be useless. So what I do is to stop and then rethink again about the mission, so I can back on track with more motivation. Thank you.
thank you so much, Riska. Again, let's move on to Dega. Dega, do you want to share a word?
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Arini, for a chance to share here. First of all, I feel like really happy to see you guys having a goals, because I have my own struggling to find my goals. I mean, like I'm 27 years old, but when you ask me about what is my dream, what is my goals, I have to think a lot about it, and I think like I haven't figured something that out. What is my goals? What is my dream? It's really like something hard for me to find my goals and what is my dream, what I want to achieve in my life. But talking about stressful, I also be, I mean, like stress is something kind of like our friends in our lives. I mean, like everyone have feel that way, but for me, when you feel stressed, you have to be mindfulness. I mean, like you have to know that you're also a human, that you need to take a rest. It's okay to take a rest. Don't push yourself too hard to achieve that goal, because I think like when you know, I mean, like when you know why you want to achieve that, you maybe also it can motivate you, but to achieve that goal. But don't forget also that you are a person, a human. You need to take a rest. You need to take care of your mental health or something kind of like that. So yes, just talk to yourself. What is your goal? Why you want to achieve that? The reason why, and it will bring yourself up to achieve your goals. It's from yourself first. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Dega, for sharing your thoughts. I totally agree. And so I was taking communication major back in university, and I learned that actually inter intrapersonal communication is very important. It's very important for you to talk to yourself. Like if you never done it, if you think that you look like a crazy person when you talk to yourself. If you think that way, that's wrong. You should definitely talk to yourself a lot about your thoughts. Just talk to yourself. It's actually important though. Thank you, Dega. Who else on the chat box? Who wants to share again, or maybe ask? I don't know.
Can I, Anis?
Yeah, sure. Arif.
All right. Maybe I wanna give a bit a response to Dika's problem about the stress in achieving our goal. Well, it actually happened to me as well. Back in I think like 2 years ago, when I was starting to, you know, I really wanted to make my English a lot better. Back then, like 2 years ago, I couldn't even speak in front of so many people. So my little goal that back then was I want to be more confident, and in the process I got stressed, to be honest, because I did it alone with nobody around me to as a practice partner. So it really stressed me, and I kind of looked for the solution how to make it more fun. So that's why I found this community. I found Britzone. Then in this community, I started to think that the process is really fun because I have a lot of people with the same passion with me. I have a lot of people with as a partner for practice with me, and I began to stop feeling stressed since I found that it's interesting to share our goal with with a lot of people here, especially with the people who has the same dream. Yeah, so that's why I think I enjoy the process. I don't feel stressed anymore since I know Britzone. Thank you, Britzone.
Thank you, Britzone. Britzone also, yeah, actually, Britzone also one of my stepping stone. Is that how you call it? Because before this, I don't have. You know what? I'm just gonna tell about my experience on the next meeting, so you guys will curious about it and join for the. We're gonna meet in 2 weeks from now, so yeah, I will keep all these interesting stories for the next meeting. What about questions or other thoughts, maybe?
Can I add something?
Sure, Simon.
Okay. So talking about mastering in English, like speaking, like IELTS test, okay. So I would say I'm not totally agree about that, about the statement that we can break down our goals into pieces, okay. Something like, for example, let's say I would take IELTS test in 2 months later. So uh, what can I do? What can I do just like this one? I practice reading and then I combine it with writing because one I can read, so I can write something like that. What about speaking? When I listen and I try to practice, and then I can improve my speaking. So like it doesn't waste your time, but it's like to make effective. And then I believe that the more we take something, the more we like to hold something to become like true, the more effort you can do. But yes, of course, test, but just enjoy and then go through it. Okay, like that. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Saima.
Can I share something about my goal? Not my goal, about the goal in general.
Sure.
Okay. Um, I forgot who said before about finding the Britzone as a place they can improve their English. But I think it's important to us to find kind of community support to help us, encourage us to keep on track, keep on to our goals. One of the community support, I think that is Britzone if you want to mastering English. That's the first one I want to share. And the second one is about break your goal into pieces. It doesn't mean you need to break it like you have to learn first pronunciation first before you start to learn speaking. Of course, you can speak in English before you correct your pronunciation. So it doesn't mean like that. It could be something that, like, if you want to take IELTS English, IELTS test, I mean, this month or next month, and you set your goal, you have to learn English 3 times a week, 3 days a week, every night, about 3 hours per night. It could be unachievable, or it could be trigger you to be stressed. So break it into pieces. It can be means that after subuh or in the morning, you can take your 30 minutes to practice your IELTS test, only 30 minutes, but every day maybe it will be working and better methods than you have to learn 2 days a week, but 3 hours a day. That's another concept of break break your goals into pieces. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Liz Fatul, for sharing. Again, I believe it's is what you're saying on the chat box, or yeah, consistency and focus. And also Ishraki pointed out consistency and persistence. That's very important for I believe Dina is raising hand.
Hi.
Hi Dina.
Hi. I want to share my opinion also about this topic. So I also have experience about setting goals. So I have goals to pursuing my master degree abroad. I have I have this kind of dream like 5 years ago, and even though I didn't achieve it until now, but what I learned about all of the process, it's not like a year or 2 year process, but it's kind of a life year process. So at first, I set my goal. I reassure myself that it's not going to be easy. So as long as I do all the process, I learned that all of my failure is also develop myself more. Like when I got rejected from one scholarship, I learn myself better from the essay process, or something like uh, I I questioning myself again, is that my goal is attainable, or I need, yeah, so from all of failure that I got, I always believe that that's all makes myself better, because I can prepare for the better application next year. That's all.
Dina, do you think your dream is also your goal?
Of course, because when I can have my master degree, so I can have a good career ahead. So it's kind of like connecting dot to my ultimate goal.
Exactly.
For me.
Thank you so much, Dina.
Thank you.
I believe we have like 4 more minutes.
Yes. I guess one more question or sharing from member. Anyone wants to share or ask question?
Does anybody want to share your thoughts about
Putri?
Because I'm always interested about how relatable goal and dream is. Okay, Putri.
Yeah.
Jamin.
Okay. Thank you. Hi, Anis.
Hi.
Yeah, I'm actually Britzone committee as well. So last year we worked together in Tuesday class, and I'm so excited to know that you are become the conductor of this class again. And I hope you can move to Wednesday class next time. Wow, this is such a really interesting topic. Yeah, maybe I would like to share my um, point of view about this topic. Well, yeah, about goals. I think um, um, a clear goal will make we have to make the general idea very specific, like what our conductor has said, and break into pieces. Like for instance, we would like to learn a language, English, and we have to make the specific goal, like I will study English 1 hour a day, every single day. So yeah, this idea, the general idea, we make it into a very specific one. And it sounds overly simple, but um, a primary reason that most people don't get what they want is that they don't know what they want. They haven't defined their dream in clear and compelling detail. So we have to be very detailed. For instance, we want to lose weight, like everyone wants to lose weight in their resolution. Maybe for the specific goal, you may say, I will weigh um, 45 kgs by June 1st, like the time bound, like one of the participant has said, the SMART goals. And then, yeah, I think the conductor has already mentioned the essentials that we need to set our goals. I just want to share my opinion. Like you have to know your purpose, because a clear goal affirms your purpose, and you have to own your dream on, and you have to own your goal. Yeah, in achieving your goals, your dream or your goal and your purpose has to be aligned. And yeah, I found this to be true in my life. In my effort to clarify my goal, I discovered that the more clearly I saw my goal, the more clearly I was able to see my purpose. And that is true, I believe, because a person's goal and purpose are intertwined. Thank you so much, Anis, and thank you for conducting the class. You're amazing.
Thank you, Putri. I really appreciate that. Well, it's on my laptop. It's 20:30. I mean, it's 8:30. So I don't know what to. Okay, so yeah, back to
Yeah.
MC maybe.
Okay, thank you, Anis, for such a great topic. From sorry, from your topic, I can conclude that the first thing first you have to set our goal and don't forget to write it down because we usually forget what we're gonna do to achieve our goals. Yeah, okay. And I also highlight one of our member stated that we have to take care also to ourselves of ourselves while we are achieving our goal because yeah, that's true. We are human too, and we also have to know our coping mechanism, how we release our stress. Yeah, and then okay, so on. And anyway, do you want to give some clues about our next episode of this class series, Anis?
Uh, so since it's a class series, I believe it will a little bit related to today's topic. I will make it as relatable as possible to this topic. Hopefully, basically, just the next meeting with me would be how I apply it to my life. So, like, I would
Oh.
possibly just tell you about how I'm able to, well, I'm not mastering English yet. I mean, I'm still learning too, just like you guys, but I will probably just tell you what I've been done to get to reach my goal in learning English.
Oh, all right. Yeah, guys. So that's gonna be amazing for the second meeting with Anis. So please you have to attend 2 weeks from now on 16 I guess 16 February.
Yes.
Is it right, Arif?
Yeah.
Yeah, on February 16. So please join our class. And yeah, I think that's all for today. That's an inspiring session. Thank you, Anis.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Anis.
But before we end the class, I want you guys to turn on your camera because we have a photo session now. Okay, please turn on your camera.
I really appreciate every one of you, every one of your time. Thank you for joining today's meeting. Hopefully, we can meet in 2 weeks from now, and
Yes.
get to write down your goals after this.
You can implement the tips and tricks from Anis from setting goal and write it down and achieving your goal. Okay, I guess everyone has already opened their webcam. Okay, please smile, guys. Show me your fake smile. 3, 2, 1. Again. Okay, I'm sorry. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm going to the next slide. 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's all. Don't forget, guys, to fill the feedback form, and the committee will give the link on the group. So yeah, thank you for coming in this class, and see you.
Thank you, Anis. Thank you,
Thank you,
everyone,
Anis.
for coming.
Thank you, Britzone.
Thank you, everyone, for
Can't
sharing.
wait to see
Thank
the
you,
next
Anis.
class.
Nice to see you.
Thank you.
Bye.
I have to
See you all.
thank you for
See you
Britzone.
again on
Thank you for
Thank you, everyone.
later.
Good night, everyone.
February.
Have a good
Bye.
Thank
class.
Have a
you
great
for
night,
all the
everyone.
committee and everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Thank
Good
you,
night.
committee.
Join
Nice
tonight.
dream.
See you in 2 weeks, Anis.
In 2 weeks.
Yes,
Yeah,
we're
please
very excited
join.
to hear your experience in setting your goals and
See you.
achieving them, Anis.
Yeah.
Yeah. See you in Wednesday class, Anis.
Maybe next year, yeah, Putri.
King Arif, you're so mean.
Spy. We have spy from